Welcome again to Grampy's Gadgets, a place where we learn to live lean, solve problems, and invent things together. Today, we're going to talk about not making things too complicated. I had an opportunity recently to make a hair bow. I thought it would be simple, just go find it on the internet to supply my customer, and they're really not there with the types of decorations that my customer wanted. So what I did was I said, well, I will make them since they don't seem to be available. I bought a silver solder set, a miniature drill, a bunch of tools, a whole bunch of cool things, a whole bunch of stuff. Spent a couple $100, and well, quite frankly, I was highly unsuccessful at making a hair bow. Apparently, people have been at it for a lot longer than I have, and making it from scratch was not going to work. So I was not obviously being very inventive, very lean, or solving my problem either. So I took another look at the internet. I looked around and I said, the hair clip itself is very easy to buy. I bought a couple hundred for pennies and started looking at them. I said, well, maybe I can solder those. Well, that didn't quite work. But we went out shopping one day for the decorations that my customer wanted on the hair bow. And we came up with some small plastic flowers of several colors, and the customer was very happy with those, wanted those to be on the hair bows. So that was really cool. So now I had more or less more of a product. Now the value that I was bringing to the table was holding hair in place and getting the decorations onto the hair bow so they could be in her hair while she wore them. Now, the simple part. When I set down all my stuff, my $200 worth of tools, set them all down, and I said, well, here's my plastic decoration, and here's a hair clip. How can I turn this into a hair bow and make it be what my customer wants? So it wasn't too long. I said, well, if it would just go onto it and stay there, that would probably work. So I went to my junk drawer and got out the trusty E6000. It's an industrial adhesive. It's sold in craft stores, and you got to get some because it is great. It solves the problem, and it does not work quickly. I took my first decoration and I attached it to a hair bow, put it on, put the dab of the glue on, moved it into place, put it away for 24 hours, and came back, and I was all done. I had solved the problem. I don't think I had invented a new product, but I had certainly made it in a manner that would be worth it. Hair bows don't sell for a lot of money, as you can tell. I bought hundreds of them for just a few bucks. The clip part, the clips don't look like anything. They just blend into the hair, make the hair stay where it's got to stay. So what I added was the decoration to it, and I knew my customer was going to like it because my customer had bought the decorations. So that worked out. So it shows you how not to get too complicated, and don't start with what you think the solution is too ahead of time. If you make that decision ahead of time, you're going to lose out on, in this case, what could be a very affordable one to sell, because it could be made for not a lot of money, and it's made very easy. And certainly the way I was going about it the first time was not easy. It was not timely. It's going to be very expensive, and it was not going to work very well. So when you're inventing, you always want to take advantage of what other people have already invented. Take a look at it. If it's already out there, then maybe you can make a better one. But if it's already out there and you don't see it, you may have fun, but you're not going to end up with something that could go somewhere. So, all right, until next time, this is Grampy's Gadgets, and we'll be inventing later. See you later.